it's probably almost got all lightheaded like I did when I found out when we were going to the playoffs. It was just that exciting.
I've met Jared a few times. I don't know him well, but he seems like a genuinely cool kid. And to be a third-round draft pick at a school, I remember watching the draft show and Boomer saying, well, he couldn't believe we had film from Hillsdale College. It's so small. But to be a third-round pick, I mean, he went in front of a lot of D1 high-name guys.
Yeah, he's just an athletic, hard-working kid that just went under the radar. I mean, that goes to show you it happens.
Did he have any clue that the Raiders were in the mix or not?
He actually did.
Uh-huh.
He talked to them. He traveled to a bunch of different teams, to New York, Arizona, and some others, and Oakland was one of them. And he talked to Al Davis and their O-line coach, talked football with them and stuff. So he had a pretty good idea that they were in the mix.
So he's going to live in the Bay Area.
Yep.
One of the nicest places in the country.
Yeah.
And play for the Oakland Raiders. What a thrill for him.
Craziest fans in the country.
Jeez, oh Pete. And we were talking before we went on. The third round picks, they're drafting you to play. I mean, I don't know what the timetable is going to be, but they took that kid to play, didn't they?
Oh, they did. We always look on the internet, see what we can find on Jared, and Coach Cable, Tom Cable, was talking about how Jared's going to make an impact right away, which was kind of cool to hear.
Do you think he's going to be on the right side, or will he go to a guard? I mean, where's he going to play? It's too soon to say.
It's too soon to say, but everyone's talking either left or right tackle.
Okay.
It's going to be one of those two, and I'm sure he's going to do a great job.
There's only one position in the NFL that pays better than left tackle, and that's quarterback.
Yeah.
Those guys get paid, so that would be pretty sweet.
They're watching the quarterback.
Absolutely.
You need him.
We're talking to AJ Kegg. Okay, you and Barabee and Petro. What happened with you guys now? You didn't get drafted, but all of you ended up getting a shot. How did that go down?
Well, after the draft is over, teams go back into their draft rooms, and they look like, all right, who are we going to pick up to invite to camp so they have a shot, because we need certain players at certain positions. And my agent called me right after the draft was finished, and he goes, all right, I've been talking all day to teams, and the most interested teams are Cleveland, Green Bay, and Tennessee, so keep your phone ready. So I'm sitting there all night, didn't get a call Saturday night, and I'm like, oh, geez, it's not going to happen. And we're out to Gavoni's for lunch, and my agent calls and he goes, AJ, you're a Cleveland Brown. And I just jumped for joy. I was with Jared and Waldy and a few other friends, and I was so happy. And got an email from Heckert a couple of days later, and he goes, yeah, sorry to keep you waiting. We were supposed to call you on Saturday. They just forgot about, getting around to it. I'm like, oh my gosh. Well, thanks for the stress.
Yeah, right. So you got the call. Obviously, Barabee got the call from Green Bay, Petro to the Jets. Now, your experience, you diverged from them at this point because they both had an opportunity, but they were told at the end of those workouts that they were going to be cut.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, and
that when I was leaving, they said, we'll give you a call and see where we stand, because they happen to need some wide receivers. They only have a couple first, second-year guys at that position, and they're keeping their wideouts kind of on the balance.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, they'll give me a call hopefully soon.
No timetable on.
No timetable.
You're gonna text me when you find out or something, so I can
I
tell.
Will. I got your number.
All right, baby. We're talking to AJ Kegg. Tell me about the 4 days. I mean, what an experience for you, huh?
Yeah.
What was that like?
I got picked up from the airport, walked into their facility, and it was. I've never been in such a nice facility before for football, but even though Hillsdales are nice, but this is NFL.
Exactly. Yeah.
And it was just cool. Like, you walk in and, they put you in some shorts and shirts. You get to go through some rigorous physicals and get your height and weight and get you fitted for a helmet. And you got your jersey on there with the, your name.
Wow.
And it was a cool experience. And those 4 days, you're supposed to learn a playbook about 5 inches thick. And if you don't know it, they're not wasting any time with you. It's a business. And, you get hurt, they send you home. That's how it is, but nonetheless, it was a great experience.
So you have a 5-inch playbook to memorize. I don't think that's possible for a mere mortal. You stay up all night. I mean, how are you supposed to do that?
Well, they go over it with you a couple times. Granted, it's a million miles an hour, but you get home to a hotel room, and you study your playbook until midnight, 12:30, so you get it. And I just wrote it down over and over in my notebook until it stuck, and I went from there.
And tell me about some of the guys you were practicing with at those workouts.
Joe Hayden, Colt McCoy, and some others.
AJ was getting balls from Colt McCoy from the Longhorns.
While Joe Hayden was guarding.
Hayden played at Florida, right?
Yes,
awesome.
Cornerback.
So what did you think of him? Did you get a step on him, AJ?
A few times.
All right,
I
baby.
had the best of him a couple times, but he's a good, big, or he's not big. He's just a physical, fast guy.
Colt McCoy, what kind of guy is he? Everybody listening knows who Colt McCoy is.
Yeah, he's a real great guy. He knows what he's talking about. He memorizes stuff quickly. Mm-hmm. You have to be smart to play quarterback, but he was, every time you made a good play, he didn't hesitate to call your name out. Hey, good job,
So do you have a full 11 guy offense at this point, or is it just the backs and the receivers?
No, everyone's there. We ran 7-on-7, which is backs and receivers, and then full team. We ran plays on team and stuff with linemen.
So you're in a huddle. Colt McCoy barking out the count and the play and everything.
Yeah.
Gosh, man, that is so awesome.
Next to Montario Hardesty, who played at Tennessee, it's just linemen that are as big as Jerry. You don't see that every day. And
well, we all hope that this is just the beginning for you.
Well, thank you.
If it isn't, you've still had an incredible experience, and hopefully we're going to find out some more information really soon. And the other great thing that I want to tell everybody is AJ just graduated from Hillsdale College. Everybody knows what that degree means and how challenging that really is. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
And thank you so much for coming in. It's great to talk with you, and good luck.
Thanks for having me. I had fun.
AJ Kegg, everybody, and we're hoping to hear again from him real soon about what's next for him. We'll be back with our panel coming up.